together. But Diddy's defense team also dropped some bombshell accusations yesterday, claiming that the feds leaked that extremely disturbing tape of Diddy beating up his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. Diddy's lawyers claim that he can no longer get a fair trial. And in another major development, prosecutors informed the court that Diddy, who is charged with racketeering and sex trafficking, will likely face even more charges before the trial starts. A lot of people suspected that, but now they actually said it. I want to bring in Mark Geragos, Sean Combs' attorney in a separate legal matter, and also criminal trial attorney and NewsNation legal analyst, Sara Azari, to help us break all of this down. All right, Mark, let me start with you. Do you really think the prosecution leaked that video? Is there any evidence that that actually happened?
Well, I don't know about the way it was phrased, and this is just from the cheap seats, is that the prosecution team said the government, and that usually is a term of art. But when you talk about Brady and Brady exculpatory evidence, it's generally the prosecution team. And I didn't, maybe I missed it, but I didn't hear anybody say, well, we've checked with Homeland Security and they did not leak it. I don't know. I don't know the provenance of it. The whole thing seems to be unusual, to say the least.
Well, first of all, Mark, we know you are never in the cheap seats. But Sara, what do you think? I mean, could Homeland Security really have leaked this, or do you think it came from a different source? Is this just sort of a legal play?
Yeah, Brian, Mark is never in the cheap seats, especially in this case.
No.
But, look, these are hollow accusations, Brian, that if the defense had the receipts for, they would just set a suppression motion on calendar and bring in witnesses, because it's their burden if they're making this accusation. And frankly, the government this is an officer of the court, the Southern District of New York U.S. attorney, making these representations in a letter and presenting it to the court saying, no, we did not leak this. Government, to me, means not only the U.S. Attorney's Office, but also the agents who worked on the case. Nonetheless, at a suppression hearing, if they really, really maintain this position and have the goods for it, the government's going to subpoena the folks at CNN to reveal their source, and then that source to reveal its source. And ultimately, all of us have been sitting here for months wondering how this video surfaced. We're going to find out. But at this stage, Brian, this is just blah, blah, blah. The defense, they lost the bond motion for a third time. He's staying behind bars. There's now a very real reality of a superseding indictment, which is always bad news. And so to the point of the unfairness of a jury, the bias of a jury, what high-profile defendant in the recent past has gotten a fair trial? I mean, that's an argument we all make in these cases because there's so much media coverage around it.
Well, listen, you mentioned that they could subpoena.
They can't subpoena the source. So, I mean, they can do it, but they're not going to get anywhere. But beyond that, did one of the producers fire up Sara and tell her she was supposed to be pro-prosecution tonight? I haven't ever heard her just say, well, it's just the defendant's always behind the eight ball. What happened to you, Sara?
I did think Sara was going to be the prosecutor. They told me Sara was going to play prosecutor, and she just agreed with you right off the bat. I think she got, she just.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, let me say something about Sara. Mark and I shared an office. Mark knows this about me. I'm a realist. I call a spade, okay? I mean, do I think Diddy deserves to go away for life? No, but
Sara, take it from me. You can't say that expression anymore, and especially in this case, and especially with the allegations that were made yesterday.
Listen, let me just say, you mentioned there's no way any good reporter is going to give up their source of how they got that video. They're going to, you go to jail before you would do that, at least if you're a decent reporter. But just real quick, Mark, I'm just curious what you think about them saying to expect more charges. I think we all kind of thought that. I mean, what do you think is on the horizon on that front?
Well, look, it's not a secret in the federal government. They indict you, and then they send a message out, and obviously this indictment had it wasn't exactly, you could be dropped on your head and you would realize that they were aiming for certain people.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.